Welcome viewers. Now I shall discuss how to start Python programming on MS Windows platform in IDLE environment. I prepared this presentation for CBSC Plus 2 Python programming course curriculum. I have got several requests for presentation on Python installation and Python programming. Here I shall discuss how to install Python on Windows 10, how to set Python environment variable, how to configure IDLE for its home directory, and how to start Python programming in IDLE environment. To start Python installation, we have to go to Python.org web page. There we have to select first a stable version of Python. Here I have selected Python 3.11.3. Then you have to select the installation version of 64-bit or 32-bit. In the web page at the bottom you will find the section files. There are several installers are there. Among them you have to select 32-bit and 62-bit installer. Here I have selected 64-bit installer. After downloading this installer, I have clicked that Python 3.11.3 AMD 64EXE. Double clicking this file will start installation and it will invoke a screen like this, installing Python 3.11.3 64-bit. Two options are there for installation now and customized installation. Install now will invoke installation for a single user, only one user can use it, and customized installation will give option to install different optional and advanced option and to install the Python for all users. At the bottom, if you click add Python exe to path, it will install Python to the path variable. I shall later discuss this one, how to add Python exe to path interactively. Click customize installation. It will show you a screen of optional features. Select all optional features because all these optional features are necessary for proper running of Python. Then you press next. It will show you advanced options, and there the system will install the Python in a user's directory. But to click the first option, that is install Python 3.11 for all users, then automatically the customized installation location will get changed and it will move to C:\Python 11 in the program files. Then you press install. This will start installation process. After completion of the installation, you will get a successful message. Now comes how to test whether the installation is proper or not and is available throughout the system or not. For that, you have to set the environment variable or check the environment variable. In our case, the location of Python is C:\program files and Python 3.11. This path we have to set in the environment variable. For that, go to the start and write advanced system setting. This will invoke system property dialog box. Under system property dialog box, select advanced tab, and in the advanced tab you select environment variable. If you select environment variable, it will invoke a dialog box having two parts, user variable and system variable. Since we are installing Python for all users, we have to select system variables. Under system variable section, you have to select path and then press edit. This will open up this dialog box where at the top you will find the path C:\program files Python 11. If it is not there, you can use new and add the path at the bottom. Then press OK. This will add the home directory of path to the path variable and Python will be available globally. Now to test Python installation, you go to start and write cmd. This will invoke this screen. There you write d:, then write make dir mypython under D directory. Then move to the home directory mypython giving cd command. So cd mypython. Then within this mypython directory write python --version. Now it should display the version of installed Python. Here it is showing Python 3.11.3, that is installation is proper. Then you can test Python by writing Python on the command line, and it will invoke the Python 3.11.3 of 64-bit AMD 64. Those who are competent enough, they can write Python in this command prompt itself. Now you can start Python programming, but before that you have to set IDLE for your home directory. That can be done by going to start. There you can write IDLE. This IDLE will invoke this screen. There you can right click IDLE Python, and then you will get pop-up menu stating open IDLE location. That is this file manager. There you right click again the IDLE, then you will get the property, this pop-up menu. There you select property. This is the property dialog box. Under the property dialog box, select shortcut. In the shortcut there is an option starting. Some file name and directory name will be there. Remove that and replace it with your own home directory, that is d:/mypython. Then press apply and OK. So what it will do, it will set the home directory of idle to your Python home directory. This is necessary because since we have installed Python for all users, Python will save all the files in the Python's home directory. So this will make the system clumsy, and most importantly, since only one location is there, so if one user is writing a Python program test1.py, then second user is again writing a Python program test1.py, system will save only the last one and it will override the first one. Now this home directory will help the user to write their program and save it properly. Now to invoke IDLE, you go to start, there you write IDLE. Then you will get the IDLE integrated development environment. This is showing here. So to test integrated development environment, you can type import sys, then you can add print sys.version. So it will display the version of Python. Then you can type Python program in the command line itself. Here I have written s hello world, then print s. So it is written hello world. That means it is working, and you can start developing your program in the command line itself. Now to how to use IDLE editor. For that you have to go to file. There you have to write, select new file. It will invoke the editor of IDLE. There you can write your own Python code. Here I have written s is equal to hello world, then print s. Then you have to save this line by invoking file and save. Under file you will get save as. If you select save as, it will invoke the file manager of IDLE, and there you see that IDLE is pointing to mypython. There you write hello world.py. py extension is for Python. Then if you press save, it will save the file by the name hello world.py. So you have done the saving task. After saving, you can execute the program by selecting run module of run. If the program is correct syntactically and semantically, then you will get the output of the command prompt. So if you press run module, it will give you the output of the command prompt. That means it is working. That means you have learned how to install Python, then how to set environment variable, then how to set the home directory of IDLE, then how to write a program Python in IDLE integrated development environment. Hope this will help all the students to learn Python in proper way and save their files in their home directory. Thank you. Don't forget to like the presentation and subscribe the channel. If you have any request, you can send mail to me in this address dipankarray@ieee.org.